in 2015, the unemployment rate for college graduates was 11.9%, which was twice the national average. When looking into why graduates weren't getting hired, it was reported that 60% of employers say that applicants were not proving to have sufficient communication or interpersonal skills. In this video, we are going to cover how and why interpersonal skills are important to becoming a successful manager. To start off, let's talk about what interpersonal skills are. As defined by Investopedia, interpersonal skills are the skills used by a person to interact with others properly. You use interpersonal skills anytime you're interacting with another person. This even includes talking to the cashier when in the checkout line at the grocery store. Now that we know what interpersonal skills are, let's discuss some of the benefits of having good interpersonal skills. First and foremost, they make you relatable. Having a conversation with a coworker can be easy, but when you make the conversation relatable, you give off the impression that you're an approachable person. This factor is very important in becoming a successful manager because you want your employees to feel comfortable enough that they can approach you with any kind of subject matter. A leader without the ability to connect with his or her team will inevitably fail or lose valuable members of that team, resulting in the loss of productivity or burdening other employees with the work left behind. When you have strong interpersonal skills, it can also help you foster long-term personal relationships. So everybody has personal skills, but not everybody is automatically born with strong interpersonal skills. If you're one of those people, listen in because we're about to discuss how you can improve the skills that you already do have. To begin that, let's talk about why communication is a key factor in this equation. There are three main types of communication: verbal communication, what we say and how we say it; nonverbal communication, what we communicate without words, for example through body language or tone of voice; and listening skills, how we interpret both the verbal and nonverbal messages sent by others. The foundation to all working relationships is effective communication, and fostering this kind of communication will benefit employees by establishing respect for one another, as well as improves the performance of duties and designation of tasks. This kind of communication also creates a transparency that helps enable trust within the workplace. According to the American Psychological Association, a quarter of employees in the U.S. do not trust their employers, and only about 50% of them believe that their bosses are open with them. Here are some tips that can help improve your communication and interpersonal skills. First of all, show that you care. When you show others how much you care about them and value them as an employee, you'll encourage them to do the same with others. Second, be an active listener. It can be incredibly off-putting if you're trying to engage in a conversation but keep getting distracted by the buzzing of your phone. This brings us back to our first tip. When you listen to what people are saying when they're talking to you, you are showing them that you care. And finally, put yourself in their shoes. This can go a number of ways. Imagine being the other person in a conversation. What are they thinking about your body language or your tone of voice? Not only do you think about personal qualities of yourself, but putting yourself in someone else's shoes helps you become a better and more empathetic person. All of these tips and tricks are things that good managers and good coworkers engage with every day. Hopefully you too can master your interpersonal skills after now having a better understanding of what they are, why they are important, and listening to some tips on how to improve them.